יום ראשון עבודה, יום שני עבודה, יום שלישי עבודה, עבודה, יום רביעי עבודה, יום חמישי עבודה, יום שישי עבודה, עבודה, יום שבת מנוחה, יום שבת מנוחה, יום שבת מנוחה, מנוחה. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Thank you for toys, and thank you for
love,
thank you for
air,
and thank you for
your home.
Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Thank you for
Clouds,
and thank you for
my family,
thank you for
music,
and thank you for
candy.
Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Thank you for
Light,
and thank you for
earth,
thank you for
flowers,
and thank you for
rainbows.
Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Thank you for
Animals,
and thank you for
people,
thank you for
water.
and thank you for
Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Baruch atah Adonai, thank you, God. Sim sim shalom, sim sim shalom, sim sim shalom, sim shalom, sim sim shalom, sim sim shalom, sim sim shalom, sim shalom, sim sim shalom, sim sim shalom, sim sim shalom, sim shalom, sim sim shalom, sim sim shalom, sim sim shalom, sim shalom, sim shalom tova uvracha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael am echad, sim shalom. שים שלום טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל עם אחד. שים שלום. שים שלום, 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 שים שלום טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל עם אחד. שים שלום. שים שלום טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל עם אחד. שים שלום. שים שלום, שים שלום, שים שלום, שים שלום, שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, עם אחד שים שלום. שים שלום טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, עם אחד שים שלום. שים שלום טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, עם אחד שים שלום. שים שלום טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, עם אחד שים שלום. שים שלום טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, עם אחד שים שלום. שמע שם כבוד מלכותו לעולם ועד.
Shabbat shalom to everyone. So very glad that you could join me this evening for Shabbat. It's just me this evening. Rabbi Kupitz, who I know all of you are familiar with, will not be with us tonight. He's traveling. Just change my light a little bit here. He's traveling, but he wishes us all a Shabbat Shalom from the East Coast. And we hope you're all very well out there. We're going to start out with a few Shabbat songs and move into our tefillah. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam, ya, bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam. Just want to adjust something real quick here. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all my friends. With Shabbat candles burning bright. The Shabbat candles gonna burn real bright. Shabbat candles burn real bright. Let us know it's Friday night. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom to you and all my friends. With Shabbat challah, good to eat. Shabbat challah, so good to eat. Shabbat challah, it's good to eat. It's a special Shabbat treat. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom to you and all my friends. Well, Shabbat day is my favorite day. Shabbat day, my favorite day. Shabbat day, it's my favorite day. That's the day I get to say Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom to you and all my friends. How good and beautiful it is to be together. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachan. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachan. Take it down. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachan. Again. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Take it up. Matov umanayim. Clap your hands out there. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachan, gam yachan. Shabbat shalom, everyone out there. Once again, so glad you can be with us. Be with us on Facebook, on YouTube. If you were on, I guess Facebook especially, don't hesitate to say Shabbat Shalom in the chat. Let us know you are out there. And I guess I want to say a special Shabbat. I found out that one of our regular TBI families has a new family member, the Lewis family. So welcoming baby Ellie or Elle. I'm not sure how we're pronouncing it yet, but we're so happy that they're doing well and that we have a new member of our community. It's nothing more exciting than that. So we are going to start our formal part of our Shabbat evening tefillah with the lighting of our Shabbat candles. You can see I have my Shabbat candles right behind me here, along with my juice and my challah. But if you have Shabbat candles at your house, I invite you to mosey on over there like I'm going to do right now. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do because it's hard me to talk into the microphone when I'm standing over there and I'm doing it. But I'm going to light the candles, and then I'm going to make 3 big circles. One for myself and one for our friends and family, and then a big one for all the people in the world. Wish them a Shabbat Shalom as we're doing that. So here we go. One for our friends, ourselves, one for our friends and family, and one for all the people in the world. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Each Shabbat, we imagine that the Shabbat is dressed like a beautiful bride or beautiful princess, and that as she comes into our presence, we welcome her as a symbol of Shabbat. So we're going to sing that song right now. It's called Lecha Dodi. Come, my beloved, and let us greet the Shabbat bride together, and then we'll sing a little Shabbat Shalom too. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat, Nekabla, Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat, Nekabla, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Hu mevorach. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Hu mevorach. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat, Nekabla, Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat, Nekabla. Now that we've welcomed the Shabbat Malka, the Shabbat Queen or the Shabbat Bride, we begin the real central portion of our prayer service with our call to prayer. Baruch Hu. Lai da 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 lai lai la lai. Yai la la lai lai la la lai. Yai la la lai lai. Yai la 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 lai lai. Lai la la lai lai la la lai. Yai la la lai lai. Yai la la lai lai. Yai la la lai 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 lai. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Leolam Ba'en. Mevorach leolam va'ed. And now we take a moment to just close our eyes and use our ears to listen as the words of our Torah call us to do. Shema Yisrael. Hear Yisrael. Hear, children of Israel. Adonai Eloheinu. God is our God, and God is one, meaning we're all part of God, and God is part of all of us and all of everything. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam, Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Adonai Echad. Adonai Echad. We also, at each of our services in the morning and the evening, we recall the real start of what made the Jewish people possible, which was what we call in Hebrew, Litziat Mitzrayim, the going out from Egypt. We were servants to Pharaoh in Egypt, and with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm, the Spirit of God saved us from that situation, gave us freedom, gave us the opportunity to determine our own destiny, and we remember that with a song called Mi Chamocha. Mi chamocha, bailim Adonai, mi kamocha, nedar b'kodesh, norad tehilot, osei feleh. Mi chamocha, bailim Adonai, mi kamocha, nedar b'kodesh, norad tehilot, osei feleh. Malchutcha ra'u vanecha, bokeam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam. Ze Eli anu. Ve'amru Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed. Mi chamocha, bailim Adonai, mi kamocha, nedar b'kodesh, norad tehilot, osei feleh. Norad tehilot, osei feleh. Norad tehilot, osei feleh. So as is our tradition, as is our custom, both on Friday nights and really every night we celebrate Shabbat. We at our family service, we to be in person, and we hope that we will be doing that regularly very soon. More on that to come, probably a little bit later next week. We would take the Torah out of the Aron Kodesh, out of the Holy Ark, and we would dance around a little bit in the sanctuary. and then we would tell one of the stories that are either from the Torah or inspired by the Torah. So we're going to, those of you who have been with us, we're going to remember that moment now. Rabbi Kupitz taking the beautiful Torah scroll out of the ark and us singing the song. More adjustment here. Eitz Chaim hi lemachazikim ba v'tomcha meushar. Eitz Chaim hi lemachazikim ba v'tomcha meushar. Everybody say shalom, 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 shalom. Shalom, shalom. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it. All of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it. All of its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. Shalom, 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 shalom. So let me just put my guitar down here. And I'm going to share with you a very special story called A Tale of Two Chickens. Sounds interesting already, doesn't it? There once lived a rabbi named Hanina ben Dosa. The rabbi was well known by all to be a very honest man. One day it happened that a merchant on his way to the market lost 2 chickens near Rabbi Hanina's house. The rabbi's wife found the chickens and took care of them. But though they were very poor, Rabbi Hanina told his wife, "These chickens do not belong to us, and we may not eat their eggs." Now these chickens had laid a great many eggs, and this caused Rabbi Hanina to be greatly troubled. "What should I do? It is not right for me to eat these eggs, for the chickens are not mine. But on the other hand, I don't want the eggs to go to waste." So Rabbi Hanina sold the eggs. With the money he got from them, he bought 2 goats. And before long, the goats gave birth, and there were 4 goats instead of 2. These goats gave delicious milk. Rabbi Hanina told his wife, "These goats really do not belong to us, and we may not drink their milk." The goats gave more and more and more milk, and this caused Rabbi Hanina to be greatly troubled. "What should I do?" he said. "It's not right for me to drink the milk, for the goats are not mine. But on the other hand, I don't want the milk to go to waste." So Rabbi Hanina sold the goat's milk. With the money he got from it, he bought 2 cows. And before long, the cows gave birth. And then there were 4 cows instead of 2. And Rabbi Hanina took good care of the 4 cows. But he and his wife did not drink their milk either. "After all," he said, "the cows do not belong to us." Instead, Rabbi Hanina's wife made cheese from the milk. But still, Rabbi Hanina was very troubled. "What should I do? It's not right for me to eat the cheese, for the cows are not mine. But on the other hand, I don't want the cheese to go to waste." So Rabbi Hanina sold the cheese. The money he got from the cheese, he gave to people who were in need. One day, the same merchant who had lost the chicken stopped by Rabbi Hanina's house. "By chance, dear Rabbi, did you happen to find 2 chickens I lost a long time ago?" he asked. Rabbi Hanina brought out the 2 beautiful plump chickens, which were strutting about happily, looking very healthy indeed, and he also brought out the 4 goats he had bought and the 4 cows, and he gave it all to the man. The merchant was quite surprised. But Rabbi, I only lost 2 chickens. Why are you giving me goats and cheese and cows?" Ah, said Rabbi Hanina ben Dosa, you see, since the chickens belong to you, everything that came about because of them belongs to you as well. The man was amazed. Rabbi Hanina, he said, I can see that you are a very honest man. If not for you, I would have nothing at all. Therefore, please accept 2 goats as a reward for your help. Oh, no, said Rabbi Hanina. I was only doing what was right by taking care of your chickens. I can't accept a reward. But the merchant insisted. So Rabbi Hanina took the goats and he thanked the man for his gift. Then, with the chickens clucking in his arms and the goats bleating and the cows mooing, the merchant walked happily back home. And as for the 2 goats that he gave to Rabbi Hanina, why, they soon had baby goats. And Rabbi Hanina found that he had too much sweet milk to sell. Before long, he had enough money to share with all the people who came to him for help. And so it was that God rewarded Rabbi Hanina for being an honest person. Shabbat Shalom. I got that Shabbat feeling up in my rosh, up in my rosh, up in my rosh. I got that Shabbat feeling up in my rosh, up in my rosh to stay. I got that Shabbat feeling down in my reglayim, down in my legs. Down in my reglayim, I got that Shabbat feeling. Down in my reglayim, down in my reglayim to stay. I got that Shabbat feeling deep in my lev, deep in my heart, deep in my lev. I got that Shabbat feeling deep in my lev, deep in my lev to stay. I got that Shabbat feeling, bechol gufi, all over my body. Got that Shabbat feeling. It's bechol gufi to stay. I got that Shabbat feeling all over me, all over me, all over me. I got that Shabbat feeling all over me, all over me to stay. Whoa, whoa, yeah. So just a couple of announcements. For those of you who have children in our Jewish community school, we will be having JCS at TBI this Sunday as usual. Coming up next week for our older attendants, our older congregational members, we have 2 wonderful classes that are beginning next week. For those of you who are able to make it on Zoom, they're all virtual. Again, we will be soon moving towards a blended online and in-person worship schedule. Please just look for your TBI emails for that. But on Tuesday evening, Rabbi starts a new series of 9 sessions of the ethics curriculum developed by the Shalom Hartman Institute, which Jewishly centered, but with universal applicability. Wonderful course that Rabbi will facilitate. And then next Wednesday, a week from, this coming Wednesday, I guess the 13th, we're starting our latest cohort, our latest group of Intro to Judaism class. Many of you who participate in our family service have had some contact or some participation in Intro. If you've done it before, you're welcome to come back. There's no further charge after you've completed the course once. But the first 2 sessions, this coming Wednesday and next Wednesday, are without charge. We call it a Taste of Judaism. It'll give you an idea of the subject matter, how we teach it, how we integrate with each other online, how we carry out our discussions and things. So you can check that out. before deciding finally for if it's right for you. There is a fee for the whole course of $180. It's 18 weeks. It's only $10 a session. And of course, as all things at TBI, if you have financial challenges, please don't hesitate to talk to me or the rabbi, and we will find a way forward. So check those out. The links and things are both on the Adult Jewish Learning link. They're in your emails that you get from TBI on usually on Thursday afternoons. I think we also sent out a special email about the classes. But if you have any questions, just don't hesitate to ask. Either email me or call me. My information is pretty readily available on our TBI outreach materials. So, okay, so we'll move to close our time together for this evening. Please, if you are gathered as a family, or even if you're not, consider us your family, and as we sing our priestly blessing together. Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha. May God bless you with good and keep you safe. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God be with you and be kind to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'yasem lecha shalom. May you always know that God is close, and may God give you the gift of peace. Amen. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow night for our Havdalah at 7:45, and then at Monday night for Zoom Siyum, Wednesday night for Zoom Siyum, and as I mentioned, classes on Tuesday and Wednesday, and lots of other stuff going on. Just check your TBI communications. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thank you so much for being with us.